Hello, everyone! Welcome to DZSC episode 3, baby! Welcome on in, everybody. It's so wonderful having you. What's going on, everybody? Welcome on in. Let me go say hi to everybody who's here in chat. Let me go say hey. Hey, Sab first. Hey, good job, Sab. Hey, everybody, say happy birthday to Sabaden. Please say happy birthday to Sabaden. It's Sab's birthday today. He definitely doesn't say that literally every time. He definitely doesn't say it's his birthday every single day. It's his birthday today, actually. Yeah, it's actually his birthday today, and it might even be his birthday tomorrow. Who knows? Serge, welcome on in. Seth Rogan, welcome on in. Wrath of Wood, hello, Lord Griffin Mojo, Riggy, my friend Thunder Dude, Top Bob, hello everybody. Oh wow, it's so wonderful to have all of you here. Rob, hello. Rob, it's great having you. We're gonna have an incredible program tonight. I'm so excited. Janks vs. Dev. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. What should I call you, buddy? Thank you so much for popping into my stream. How you doing, my friend? Jawbreaker, hello. Servo MD, the legendary Chilker. What's up, my friend? How you doing? So wonderful to have you. Aaron, hello, Aaron, great to have you. Servo, thank you so much for subscribing to 3 months. 3 months, that's amazing. Hey, everybody, if you haven't, you're missing out on the greatest Twitch channel to have ever spawned. Go check out Servo MD. Check out his wonderful, amazing comedy, his wild, weird games that he plays, and his legendary chokers. Everybody loves those. You don't want to miss out, okay? So go check them out. Anime King, hey, thanks for the clip. Ace Bishop, hello. Welcome on in. I got it spot on. Janks vs. Dev. Perfect. Thank you, Top Bob. You know, I got a new shirt today. Thank you, Rob. Hello, Heidi. And I saw Kiwi. Yes, Kiwi was here. And Coops. Hello, Coops. So wonderful to have you. Welcome on in. Yeah, I got a new shirt. I ordered it after I made that tweet about Garfield, because someone posted this image. So now I can say how much I love Garfield and thinking about my existence, whether or not it means anything. So I can do both. Amazing combination. I'm glad you love Evangelion, Top Bob. It's an incredible anime. Very good show. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Benny. Hey, we have an incredible show tonight. I'm really excited. Sadly, we had to push off this episode a week because I got sick. And it fucking sucked. And we had literally everything set up, and then I had to be like, Benny, I'm so sick, Benny. I can't even talk. I can't do anything, please. Can we push it off to another week? And Benny was kind enough to say yes. So I was absolutely floored for his generosity in his schedule and moving everything along. I was so sick. Boo-hoo-hoo. What's this show about? I'm fairly new, so I'm uneducated. Well, Janks vs. Dev, I shouldn't need to explain it to you because I think it's best for you to experience it yourself, my friend. Tonight, we're going to have an incredible chat with the one, the only game dev, creator of rpgmaker Cola, Benny Makes Games, and he is right here. Hey Benny, how you doing?
It's Keira Knightley. From Atonement.
Oh, Keira Knightley. Whoa, wait, this is even better than Benny. Hey Keira Knightley, yes. How are you doing?
I'm doing so well today. Yeah. I was just off my new film, and I was in Love Actually. Yes.
What Love is it? Wait, didn't Love Actually already come out?
Yeah, Love Actually the second.
Love Actually 2?
Something like that.
Love Actually again.
Stumbled on set, and yeah, something like that. I just stumbled on set and just started being myself, and then they released a film around it.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. I know Keira Knightley is really well known for gritting her teeth constantly. I'm going.
Oh, hi guys.
For real this time. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Oh, LMP. Thank you so much for a subscriber 23 months. Wow, thank you. It also reminds me I should probably mute the alerts for now so they don't bother our conversation as we're talking. But thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, LMP, for your support. How are you doing, man? UPRC, welcome on in. Great to have you. Benny, you almost got me there. I didn't think it was you tonight.
Well, it is me, and I was just figuring out a way to get out of the character. Like I had to fall down and be like, "Oh, she's gone now."
Yeah, I get it. Like, I mean, for those that don't know, I do have an acting background, and when they talk about acting, they say how the character really gets in you, and actually, what happens is it's a ghost that actually goes in your body through your mouth, and it possesses you for a bit of time. And you get stuck in limbo. That's kind of an incredibly scary hellscape. But you do good work. Did you feel? Did you go to the extremely scary hellscape that is the in between of dimensions?
Yes.
Oh, he's stuck. He's still stuck there. He's oh no! Keira Knightley keeps.
No, it's that was me. Yeah.
Oh, that was just you. Oh, see, you're such a good actor, buddy. Thank you for the mug, by the way. I'm glad that you have your own piss jug mug that you can get at the DZPG store / merch. I have to fix that up more, but there's some cool stuff there if you want to check it out. Nothing as cool as this shirt, sadly, but there's some pretty cool stuff there. But how are you doing tonight? What's going on with you?
I'm doing well. It's like 2 p.m. for me. I live in New Zealand, the good old New Zealand. It's a little bit humid, but we got a fan on. We're doing okay. My voice is doing okay. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good lately.
That's great to hear. I always forget that it's actually summer for you. Is it a hot one today?
Oh, it's all right. It's okay. It's not super. It's not mind-blowingly scorching. It's okay. It's all right.
Damn, I guess Rob Thomas in the from the hit song wow, I'm totally blanking out on it. Rob Thomas featuring Santana on the #1 hit record, Wouldn't Like Where You're At, huh?
Yeah, Smooth.
That's Smooth. That's the one.
I know Mario would like that song.
Mario would hate me right now that I totally blanked on the song name. But don't tell him. Don't tell him. We'll edit that out. When the episode goes on YouTube.
I'm not gonna tell him.
Yeah. No. Well, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna tell him anything.
There you go. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You wouldn't tell him, right?
I'm not gonna tell him
a
single thing.
Good. Perfect.
Ever. I'm not gonna talk to him. I'm gonna ignore him now.
Well, I'm kind of jealous because it was absolutely freezing in my area. Went from probably incredibly kind of mild cold to like literally you go outside and like you spit on the ground and it freezes immediately cold. So I'm a little jealous right now.
Yeah, I just go on the beach and I just lay on it all day like, so much sun. Too much sun. Too much. It's too warm. It's too good right now.
Damn it.
Need to send some of that over to DZ. Need to send some over that to where you are right now. But they won't let me.
I mean, you could if you just do like a little bit of like mild pollution, it will help the warming of the planet, and then it will come over.
I'm doing that all the time. I got all my computers running. I got my equipment running right now. I got my ring light up there contributing to the ozone.
Good.
It's all.
Yeah. If you actually off camera for me, I have a whole bunch of just like hairspray cans just going. They're just constantly spraying.
I have like a wall of crypto miners on my left.
That's where they all are. They're over. Don't wonder we can't see them.
They're all in New Zealand.
They're all in New Zealand.
Yep. We ordered them all over here. Yeah.
Benny could have gone to jail to that. I'm not contractually obligated for 6 more weeks of winter. Come on. No, wait. We'll get into that in just a second. Just want to say hi to Deary. Hello. Tom, can you give us your tips for a good day on the beach? Tom, thank you for the question. Welcome on in, friend. We're always sitting here, Anime King, by the way. Benny, please tell us your tips for a good day at the beach.
A good day on the beach. I'm not really a swimmer, I don't swim. The rumor has it that New Zealanders, Australians, they love swimming everywhere. We have like roads. Our roads have a lane of water between that we're just like freestyling through and stuff. I prefer not to use the lane. I use my car, but a lot of people swim from to work and back.
Oh,
Um,
gotcha. So
yeah.
like your
So
car is amphibious. You can go in the water.
yeah, my car is an amphibian, a frog to be exact. Is a frog an amphibian? I think it is, right? Yeah.
Who knows? Who's to say, really?
I just
Um,
climb into my frog and whoop, whoop, you know.
wow.
So I drive my frog to the beach. I kind
hmm
of lay down, bring my Switch out, and play.
What's your favorite game to play with your frog on the beach?
Oh, duck, duck, frog.
A classic. Yeah, every
Yeah,
I remember playing that all the time when I was a kid on my own. When he hit
yeah.
duck duck and then frog and then you actually chuck frogs at each other
Well, yeah,
until they
yes,
hit.
that, and it was a mess. It was a mess. But the funny thing was,
Yeah.
whenever we got around a circle, is like a circle of humans. There's not many frogs around, but when you can get one, it's good.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. It's
like
hard to find frog
you're
players, yeah.
But like, there's humans and then the frog, and then we play Duck Duck Frog. It's gonna be the frog.
It's always they always
When
got it.
you,
It's in the name,
it's
it's in
like
the
duck on
title of
the
the
humans
game.
and then frog.
Yeah.
It's in the rules, so it gets a little old after a
Yeah,
while.
yeah. I know. I think that's why there aren't too many frogs that want to play anymore.
Yeah,
But
all the frogs. Yeah,
rules are rules.
yeah.
But that's that. Hey, how much suntan lotion do you use?
I got it all over me right now, all over my skin.
Oh, okay.
You can see over all the time when you get out of bed, you slather just like a whole bottle of suntan lotion over your entire skin
hmm
to protect from the rays that are coming through at New Zealand. So you just
Oh.
have to be careful if you visit New Zealand. You have to be careful of the sun because it'll get you.
Well, see, look, I use the American technique where I just drink it. So I
Oh,
just
drink the
squeeze.
sun.
Well, if I drink the
Oh, yeah.
suntan lotion, my body infuses with the power, and so I don't get burned. So hopefully that works in New Zealand. Because I've drank a good amount of suntan lotion in my life.
Hmm.
And it's it's really paid off. With a lot of doctor's
Okay,
visits.
that's all the time I've got.
I don't know how you
I gotta
Americans
get back
do
to
it.
playing
Like,
Animal
I don't know
Crossing
how
New
you do
Leaf
it. Just
on my
guzzling.
Nintendo
Like,
3DS.
we just go, we have our little drink ups. We have a
Yeah.
little Steinlager here,
Yeah.
a little Steinlager there, or some other brand. But you guys just guzzling down that sunblock like it's nobody's business. And I was just like, that's bad for your stomach lines, your inside lines, your
I
skin.
mean, we also eat McDonald's every single second, so
That's true. And you have
yeah.
the refillable sunblock there that you can
Yeah, it's
sort of.
literally yeah.
Yeah.
McDonald's brand sunblock is probably the tastiest. They designed their straws specifically so you could drink all that thick cream through. It's like it's like it's really good.
I personally not for me. Personally not for me. The taste of sunblock is a
Mm,
little overwhelming to my
hmm.
senses. But for some, it's like kombucha. It's like that umami.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. It's that really kind of specific flavor.
Yeah.
Well. Look. I like what Search said. Don't let your creams be dreams, Benny. I think if you really wanted to, I believe in you that you could drink all the suntan lotion you would want, my friend.
Yeah, I think so too. But like, I'd have to. It's like spice tolerance. You just have to warm up to it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's literally just like that. hmm hmm Hey, I wanted to move on here from that was a really interesting suntan lotion talk. But I wanted to move on to the first question I had. So Benny here. Oh my gosh, Rifter, thank you so much. Oh, Rifter just gifted 3 subs in the chat. Hey, Rifter, thank you so much for gifting some piss jugs to Dexter Chaco and Spectrum Branch and HP Pavilion. Great people who deserve amazing piss jugs. That's so kind of you, Rifter. Welcome on in. I appreciate your support. You're amazing. Hey, everybody, go check out Rifter. Gotta give him a little shouty outy right here. Hey, everybody go check out Rifter because he's super cool. He doesn't stream, but I know he's talked about wanting to stream, and so you should follow him when he does, because he does amazing art. He's an incredible artist. Ask him for commissions. He did those emotes that he just posted with Mario in there. Great stuff. So go check him out. Amazing
Rifter's the best. I
stuff.
love Rifter.
Yeah, Rifter's awesome. We love Rifter lots. Thank you, buddy. So I remember throughout this thing, if anybody has a question, just ask it in chat. We'll get to it as the conversation naturally goes. But I had a question that I wanted to start off with. So some people may know Benny as a big RPG maker person, a big name in the game. He makes lots of games for different stuff. He's participated in many game jams, and for a while Benny was doing the RPG Maker Cola podcast. So you can find this podcast literally, it's like still on a bunch of streaming platforms. And he talked with a lot of RPG Maker developers. It's a really cool, awesome experience. It's just like that, just like a nice hug from Benny right there. Very fun, a good pet. And so I wanted to ask you, who do you hate the most now out of doing that show?
No, who I hate the most? Oh, you're of my guests. I don't know if that would be quite, damaging to the reputation of RPG Maker Cola or a corporation. We take ourselves pretty seriously, and the HR, cancellation is not an option for me because I am, liable to get cancelled at any minute.
That's true.
Given the
That's
accusation, that I've made on others for calling them out in a good, calling them in. So
I mean, Fang here in the chat saying hate me. Fang's being like, you should hate me.
Oh, I hate you, Fang.
All right. Well, we'll take that answer. We'll take that answer for now. That's very cute. Very cute. Hello, HP. Welcome on in. Heidi asks, why are you so adorable? Can you say a bit on why you're so adorable?
Well, every morning I wake up, I brush my teeth.
And
that's
it's the pearly whites.
Yeah. Well, no, they're actually not that pearly white, but if you brush your teeth, you're halfway there.
Yeah, just about. I mean, they say the teeth are the mouth window to the soul.
Yeah. If you look too long at someone's teeth, they're gonna get you.
Yeah. You can really tell a lot of what's going on. But that's good. Dental hygiene is pretty adorable. That's great. That's great.
I also brush my teeth at night. For those who are asking, might ask, that might be a follow-up question. Night as well, before you sleep.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Because you never know what happens.
Yeah, no, it's true. Because you never know what starts forming in there. You hear stories about spiders crawling in your mouth, laying eggs, doing a lot of different stuff. Who knows what's going to pop out? Hey, Benny, have you ever had a nightmare where spiders just kind of pour out of your mouth and you don't know what to do about it?
I don't have that particular nightmare, no.
No.
Have you?
Tell us about your nightmares, Benny. What's the most recent nightmare that you had?
Well, have you had the spider nightmare?
No, I actually have good dreams about spiders. I'm not particularly afraid of them. I think spiders
like little kisses.
Yeah. Like I'll have like a little spider dressed. He's like, it's like I wake up in the morning and the spider's like my mom or something. He's like, good morning, and the spider comes in and gives me a little kissy and gives me breakfast in bed and is really nice. Takes me back,
takes you back to when you were a spider.
Yeah, back where I was a spider before I made the blood pact to become a human, and that's where I'm at now. But we don't have to get into that.
Just for a friend, how do you do that? Just for a friend.
I can't really talk about that too much, or else Gorgoroth is going to spawn and take half of my life away. But I know a pretty cool book you can read.
Okay.
But
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna take like a whole Amazonian expedition team to find it. But if you can get that together and you just make sure that you have all the preparations in case you need to get their funerals done and everything, then you should be good to go.
Yeah.
Good to go. Yeah. So but we can talk about that another time. On a little bit of a more serious note, I wanted to ask you what was your favorite moment in doing the RPG Maker Cola podcast? Do you have a particular moment that you are fond of?
Yeah. I mean, on a very serious note, because I've been joking, and joshing, because I'm a bit of a joker, you know. But yeah, on the serious note, I started RPG Maker Cola because I wanted to interview developers and find out how they made games and to share that with people, and because I thought making a podcast was cool. I got to interview some really cool people, the creators of games like One Shot, To the Moon, what else? Amori, um, um, what else was there? There's just like a ton of, and of course Fang. That's how I met a lot of people that I know now, like Fang and um, uh, other people. I mean, well, the obvious one is that I came to this community through the podcast. I interviewed Riggy and Codapill as developers, and that's how I got into this community. And it's 2 years later, and I'm still here, still
Two
annoying everybody.
two
Re-
years later. I mean, honestly, at this, I'm surprised you stuck around with all the shit that we do. You know, come on.
I'm just here to be. I'm just here to annoy it, you know, and in the best kind of way. I'm just gonna here to annoy in voice chats everywhere I go. Just annoy, get out of here, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's like what LMP said. You know, we did take all of your DVDs, and scatter them across the world, so you could stay. Have you found any DVDs recently? By the way.
Yeah, well, that I leave that to you guys. You know, I leave that to you to sort of play the games, find them for me, return them to me. Yeah, I've yet to have all of them returned. Particularly, there's one that's pretty close to my heart. It is Jean Dielman. It is the like 3 hour long examination of a woman doing her duties, the dishes, preparing the food, and then just it's a very contemplative film. I found that in Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh,
Yeah, it was just lying in one of the corners, you know.
no way.
So,
Wow.
and we watched it together. Me and Conker. Is that the name of the?
Yeah, it's Conquer. Yeah, exactly, because it's his bad fur day. Yeah.
When he wasn't having a bad fur day, when his fur was, decent.
Yeah, when he was good
fine.
and not drunk as hell or fighting zombies. And does he have sex in that game? I think he does the deed in that game. Doesn't he bang in that game? I actually don't know. I never played it before. That's not a joke, but I'm pretty sure he.
All I know is he had a bad fur day. That's all I know.
The fur was bad. The fur was bad. Okay. We got confirmed from Surge that he does not bang in that game. But I think this is a really important question with Fangson. Does Conker fuck? Would you think that if Conker could in Conker's Bad Fur Day, he would get down and dirty with another animal?
Well, you see, I have to Google this game because I forgot what. I'm just looking at the face. Yeah, I'm not sure. You can't tell by the face.
You don't know?
But I mean, yeah, it's a little. It looks a little racy. The game looks a little racy. The game looks,
they definitely tried to push boundaries in terms of what could be allowed.
But is the whole idea is that he is like, or they are like in a world being surrounded by temptation, but they are not giving into it, or is it that every time he goes to advance, he gets blocked or something like that? Well, I don't quite know the concept.
I actually don't know either. I just know he's raunchy. That's all I really know. Fang says that Conker has a GF. I mean, it still means he could bang. I mean, maybe his GF it would still do it. They don't have to, of course. But they could. And if Rare could have,
sometimes it's cooler if you don't.
Yeah. It depends on your boundaries there. Right. It's a Dante's Inferno Rare games.
Like sometimes it's cooler if you just if you don't at all and you live your life and you're 31 and you don't.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you have you seen the scenes from Star Fox Adventures?
No.
Okay. Well, there's some pretty wild scenes where Fox first sees the female fox Crystal stuck in the crystal. And she's just wearing like a booby thing and like a thing covering her coochie. And when he looks at her, there's like the saxophone that's like, and Fox is like, oh mama, when he looks at her. So I think after that, I'm pretty sure if Rare wanted to, they would probably let the characters bone.
And this is a fox, yes?
Yeah, this is a fox. Yeah.
Oh.
Star Fox Adventures, best game ever made. Definitely not.
I personally don't like, indulge in, but you can, but I don't.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Indulging in what?
I mean, I stay away from like the fox stuff, But.
What does that mean? I'm still confused.
I don't know. I'm just, it's, everyone can have their own thing, but it's just not mine. It's not my thing.
You're saying you're just not into Star Fox, or what?
Oh no, I'm fine. Just not like the seduction, the whole fox seduction thing. Like getting all flirty with foxes. I don't go after it. I'm fine with it.
Benny sounded pretty judgmental right now, but I'll give you the pass. We don't have to have a second allegation moment for you.
No, I'm absolutely fine with it. I'm fine with it. I just don't personally, that's my tolerance. That's what I choose to do.
No, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your choices. And Star Fox Adventures is the best video game that objectifies women. Fuck, it really does. It's so bad.
Is it really that bad?
Oh no, yeah, actually Star Fox Adventures is pretty bad. In all seriousness, jokes aside, it's pretty bad. But man, what a wild ride. Speaking of what, I know you've played a whole bunch of games for your upcoming game Paper Thin, which goal is to have released this year.
Yes.
What out of all the games that you played in preparation for that game, what was your favorite?
I've had so many favorites. The game, like I played more games last year than I could, ever dream to. Like more games than I have in my whole life, I think. And I just played so many good games too. Mm-hmm. Some games that you like, we're talking about like Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, Amori, Inscription. I don't think it was last year, but like more Disco Elysium. I don't know, all these great games, Outer Wilds. Actually, I played those a little while before, but I was just like all these great games that I've been playing. It's been a great wild ride.
So what's your favorite? And you got to give me one, Benny. I know you don't like to do this, but you got to give me one.
The favorite that I played last year. That I played last year or was released last year?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you played last year. Doesn't have to be released.
Yeah, my favorite game released last year was Pentiment. I enjoyed that a lot. So good. It was like a Choices Matter game set in the religious medieval Renaissance Europe, but it's like bougie and like murder mystery, great, fantastic. Choices Matter, great ending, just loved it. And as for just played, maybe it was Amori, maybe.
You heard it here, folks. Yeah. Amori, one of Benny's favorite games, and it's a good game. And Hot Gamer Dad, if you're watching, you're wrong. You're just wrong. You're just wrong. He's probably not watching. I think he's asleep or probably hanging out with his kid and actually living his life. But if he is watching, you're wrong. Anyway.
Yeah, they were just like, I love the fact that there were so many battles and that it was so slow and that it was so annoying. Like, I loved all of that part. Yeah. I loved the part where it was cheesy and childish. I love all of that.
Yeah.
And Lisa is the worst game ever. No, just kidding. I love Lisa. I played Lisa.
Oh shit!
I love Lisa.
Now all the RPG Maker people are gonna say, "No, Benny, no, you're dying."
Yeah, I'm ready to fight. Hot Gamer Dad, come at me.
Oh man! Oh, beautiful. Benny, yeah, why do you hate Yume Nikki? It's her next question.
Why do I hate Yume Nikki? Well, annoying. Annoying. What? Tell me another game that you like.
A game that I like. Wicked Pump, Basic Execution.
Annoying.
Oh,
really annoying.
Come on.
I hated it.
Come on, dude.
Tell me another game that you like.
Come on. Another game I like was The Witness.
Boring. Oh no. Oh, disappear.
Got him.
Got me. That's one of my favorite games.
Yeah,
You
it's a good
really
game.
got me there.
It's a good game.
It was just too good.
No, that's really solid. So I noticed in the games that you talk about that you didn't like, you didn't mention the greatest game of all time, Stray. Amazing game because you get to play as you get to play as a fucking cat. Don't you even there's no jokes now because we're talking about the greatest game of all time, Stray. The greatest game of all time, Stray. And Benny here gave Stray a 6.5 out of 10. The most mid rating you could give the greatest game of all time. Okay. That was that exactly. It's bad. It's bad. It was a bad rating.
Naughty Benny. Go away. Go back in your cage.
It was a bad rating because Stray was a good game. Okay? It was a good game.
Listen, even though Stray was a good game and everyone was just having fun and it's about cats, which are supposedly great, it's still just objectively bad. Like, the graphics are bad. Well, the graphics are kind of good. I guess they're passable. But, like, the gameplay was awful. The story, I didn't even feel anything once. I was just like, it was down, lower tier, lower grade. I would rather play Conker's Bad Fur Day, to be honest. It was just that on the floor level, get down, everybody bow to me. I am the savior of game opinions.
That's true. Kiwi, here's the thing though. I'm just gonna let you know, Kiwi, I'm not going to mute him because I'm not a toxic interviewer. Okay, Kiwi. I'm not a toxic interviewer. So I just wanted to
Don't you fucking lie to me,
okay?
You weeb ass weeb.
I'm not a toxic interviewer, so I let my guests voice their opinion.
What? Sorry? I'm having fun.
But I mean, as much as I disagree, you are allowed to your gaming opinions. And while I'm on the topic, let's talk about gaming opinions. Can you explain a little bit why gaming opinions are objective and not subjective in the slightest?
Listen, sure. So people might have feelings, right? Sure, feelings. But it's not like people play games with their feelings or anything. Whenever I play games, I shut my feelings right off and I look at it objectively.
Yeah.
The gray, the red, the polygons.
Yep.
Are these polygons in objectively the right places to make the beautiful thing, regardless of whether I look at it, regardless of whether I feel it? It's got to be something beautiful, but I'll never experience it and I'll never say, oh, I'm feeling something. It's always just because of what it is alone and nobody has to touch it.
Yeah.
And also, the objective opinion is just my opinion disguised.
Wait, what?
What?
No, wait. What was the last part you just said?
I like games.
Bad. That's an objectively bad gamer opinion. You can't like games, okay?
Well, technically, yes, but technically you're wrong. We're technically gonna get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Your username is Benny Likes Games. You make games, okay?
I make them. I don't like them.
Exactly.
Because what have they done for me? They just
they just wasted all your. They just waste all your time. That's it. They just waste all your time. That's it. There's nothing else. They're stopping you from investing in NFTs and making millions, Benny. Come on.
Come on.
Duh.
Duh.
Wow.
I mean, come on. Some people.
Yeah. These are two real gamers talking about real gaming opinions. Okay. But let me just say, if hypothetically, if people have gaming opinions and they're not treating them subjectively, assuming that opinions are subjective, what would you say to them?
Well, like, it's just like if they have a subjective opinion about something, it's there's a difference between the subjective and the objective, right? The subjective is what you feel about something, if they have something they feel about something, is not necessarily what's objective. What's objective is what I feel about the game when it comes to like the gameplay and the graphics as they are, how I feel about it. They are the thing, the object, but how people feel about it. People might feel a certain way, this or that, but they're not as objective as me,
It's true.
I kind of can see through the feelings and the mask and the finance, the gang, to see what the game truly is, and that's why people should listen. I think they should listen more to me when it comes to games. But anyway, enough about me. The people, they're usually going on about rah, I feel this, but it should sometimes just be like, just calm down, let me speak, and just listen to what I have to say, because I feel it. I feel the messages.
That's true. If Tom said if he owned a sub, I named it Jective, does that count as subjective? You're
objectively wrong.
Wow.
You're objectively wrong.
You heard it here first.
I don't know why. I can just sense it.
Wow. All my opinions are objective. The objective is to make you agree with me, says Rob. That's
someone I would get along with.
Yeah, that's the entirety of Twitter right there. I think that's everybody who tweets ever, and I know you use Twitter. So that's about right. Yeah. I feel.
And anybody who doesn't agree with me, I get mad.
you get mad? You show claw at them? Yeah.
But if someone agrees with me, I'm like, oh, you're part of my team. Fight with me.
That's beautiful.
On anything. And I won't ever change my mind for anybody, because I'm me and I am always me.
And that's right. You're objectively you. So you can't fight any of that. That's it. Yeah. You don't want to make Benny mad. Because he's just, as you can tell already in this interview, Benny is just such, he just stuffs all of his emotions down in the jar, just ready to burst in any second.
If you make me mad, I'm just going to be like, oh.
and that's it. You'll never recover. Fang says you've given us a dog impression and a tiger impression today. Do you have any other impressions of animals that you can do?
Yeah. It's good that, thank you for noting. Animal like a horse, like.
Yeah.
And then like they go down the grass, they go. Nee. And then like what's another one, like cow.
Yeah, that's a really good cow noise. I kind of got lost for a moment. I thought I was in a beautiful pasture.
And the milk they got.
I feel. Whoa, Benny, you sprayed me all over. Whoa, you gotta watch out. Whew. That was a little much there on the spray, man. Can't believe I got Benny milk all over me.
Yeah.
Cows are opera singers, by the way. Do you know any beautiful cow pieces? Any?
Yeah, like.
Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, Yucky P Raiders. Hey, welcome on in, everybody. Hey, Yucky P, thank you so much for the raid. Tonight we are doing our third episode of DZ Streamer Chats with the one and only Benny Makes Games over here. Benny Makes Games. If you use !guest in chat, you can check out his Twitch link. You can check out all of his stuff there. He's awesome. He's a great guy. We've been having a lot of fun. Welcome in, James Gaming. Happy to have you in. How was your stream? Everybody, please go follow Yucky P right there. She's awesome. She's amazing. And I guess now that we had the raid, I'm proud to announce that I'm a part of Team Let's Getables. Team Let's Getables. That is the team that Yucky P and Darch Bear and a bunch of really cool people are a part of together, and I'm on the team with them. And so this is our first Let's Getables stream here. We're part of three amazing groups, incredible amazing groups. Team Garfield, Team Let's Getables, and MySpace Gaming. Is that how you say? How am I supposed to pronounce? I'm bad. Legibles is legit. Yeah, that's how you do it, Benny. I think that's how you're supposed to say it. Like vegetables, vegetables. Is that how you say it? Like legibles. Legibles. No, legibles.
Cabbage.
Lunchables.
Cabbage.
Carrot.
Cabbage.
Oh, dude, cabbage is a good one. That's a good one. Have you ever put your tables on the ledge? I haven't. Do you put your tables on ledges, Benny?
I was gonna try and demonstrate, but I don't think I've got a table near me. But I could try it. If I had a small something, I would be able to demonstrate. But yes, sometimes tables are on the edge. You call them a table edge.
That's exactly what they call me. Call them a table edge. That's what we love to do. That we love that kind of risk whenever we want to eat. It's a very good one. Benny, I wanted to ask you about your music background, Benny. Remember we did cow opera? Hey, I go going. I want to ask you about your music background, Benny. You get it? You get it, Benny? Your music. Remember we talked about cows earlier? I said music background. Get it?
Yes, music.
Yeah, because we talking about it was. That's a good one. That's a funny one.
I like that one.
Was funny. That was funny. Damn it! I'm funny.
Listen. This is Jack from comedy school.
Sorry.
You're in.
No.
Thank you.
You're in.
Thank you. No.
This is
Benny,
Jack from comedy
Benny
school.
Said,
you
Benny,
are in.
Don't you fucking lie to me.
Benny said I'm in.
You weeb ass
Benny said I'm in. He's not lying. Benny doesn't watch anime. Okay. Wait. No, you do watch anime, don't you?
I do sometimes, but I'm not like a massive partaker.
That was truly cringeworthy.
Well, I mean, if you watch a single anime, then
yes.
you're a weeb actually. So welcome to the weebdom. Welcome to be a part of it. It's time for you to grow a neck beard. It's time for you to get a fedora. It's time for you to carry around a fake katana and protect your femme fatales. Hello, Jack. Welcome on in, buddy, and thank you.
What in the world is going on?
I do enjoy my shirt. Benny, have you ever seen Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Yes, I have. I loved it.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Look, Benny. Oh, that's so good. I remember you posting that you ordered all this cool Amori merch, and then I went on and checked out the Amori website, and all of it was sold out. Like every single thing, and I was like, no!
Limited edition, baby.
Oh! It was so...
Might bring it to the USA. Might bring this one to the USA.
Yeah, do it, please. Yeah, bring it over when you come by, which would be amazing to have you here. Benny, whenever you come to the US, what's the number one thing you'd want to do?
Philly cheesesteak, probably.
Gotta go. This is why we're friends. I knew it. I knew this is why we were friends. Yeah. Come into Philly, get your genuine Philly cheesesteak. Get it with whiz without or whiz with. That's all you gotta do. Go get your Philly cheesesteak. Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Gotta get that John,
Yeah, you gotta get that John. You gotta slam that John down. It's so good. It's a lot of fun.
That was similar to what you were saying. I remember you saying like you'd want to get food. Like you always get food when you travel. And I think I was like, yeah, I don't travel that much, but I feel like food would be a great thing. Because I'm like, experience is just food. Food is the thing. I love it.
I agree with you. I think there's a lot of culture that you can find in food with places that you go to. And trust me, there's culture all jammed up in that Philly cheesesteak. All jammed up in there. If you had to pick, I know you don't really know too much about it, but just based on name alone, would you rather go to Pat's or Geno's?
Geno's.
That's the wrong answer, but that's fine.
Oh,
they're still
man.
good.
The real answer is I'd go wherever you take me.
Oh, there you go. We're gonna go to Pat's, but they're both
we'll
very good. They're both very good. There's actually a lot of, those are like the two big places. That's the whole thing. But there's actually a lot of really solid cheesesteak spots that you can go to. But those are like the two like legend ones.
Yeah, I knew neither of them. I didn't know which one was which. So I'll take the advice. I'll take whatever advice I can get.
No, they're all. I mean, there's like so many places you could go to. You get a quality sandwich full of cheese whiz and grease and just really feel
Bob
it
Little's.
in there. A what?
Bob Little's.
Bob Little's. Oh yeah, Bob Little's.
I've heard it's great. Yeah, Bob Little's.
Bob Little's is really good. Uncle Sammy's really good spot.
Jermaine Thatcherson's.
Yeah, that's a good one. Ishka Bibbles is a really good one.
Yeah.
Did you actually, out of those names, one of those ones I said is actually real? Do you know? Could you guess which one it was?
Was it Ishka Bibbles?
Yeah, that's a real one. Ishka Bibbles is a real one.
It was too specific not to be.
Yeah, that's true.
It was like Bob, John, Ishka Bibbles.
Yeah, I'll try it next time. I'll try it next time and cover up a little bit more for you. Also, Top Bob. Yeah. Top Bob, we're not talking about you, Top Bob, unless, do you make your own cheesesteaks? Top Bob, I don't know if you do, but if you do, I'd love to taste one. Top Bob is he's a big boy, if you know what I'm saying. He's a real big one. But that's great. Anyway, I want to talk about your music. I mentioned music. I want to talk about music real quick, and then we'll move on to our next segment on the show here. So you have a background in playing piano. Is that correct?
Yes. In full seriousness, I have been playing classical piano since I was like 5 or 6 years old. I was learning and I was in concerts and stuff and until the age of 13. Mm-hmm. And then I went to college and my piano teacher moved down to a city that was around 2 hours south of Auckland. So I continued to have remote lessons. She'd come up every week and teach the most advanced of our students. And then after that, I was playing in the the church band and for like maybe a decade, singing, playing all the instruments. I played drums, keyboard, guitar, bass, all that kind of thing. And pretty early on, I was uploading tracks to Newgrounds. So I was uploading, different weird demos and stuff. It was very weird sounding. It was always very weird sounding. So that's been my journey.
Yeah, that's a great one, and you've used all of your expertise and knowledge to create some amazing tracks throughout our time here. I'm going to play one on the stream. Some people might have heard it before. You're not going to hear it, but I'm just going to play a little bit of it. It's a track when I showed everybody my mouth. And so Benny made this track after I was showing my mouth to everybody. Okay. And so and so I just oh shit! Oh shit, he's going for it! He's going for it! So I just wanted to say that track that played that everybody's applauding for. that track that played took all of these years of classical expertise, and I just want to ask, how disappointed are all of your tutors are in you now?
All of my tutors.
Your
they never
tutors.
speak to me. No.
Yeah, that sounds about right after you make something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they are enemies.
Oh.
And like I see them on the street, I yell. Oh, no, they yell. You desecrated the tradition of music forever. Your classical training has gone to waste. You will never be welcome in the classical kingdom again. They have like a full kingdom.
Oh no, they do. Oh, they very. I mean, I went to a school where I hung out with a bunch of music majors. They have their own kingdom, and you only the select few can get in those gates of true.
It's like a dispersed. Yeah, it's like a dispersed kingdom, like a cloud. Like the cloud. It's in the cloud. But they have a kingdom, and they have their own castles and stuff, and all fancy tea, let me sip the tea, and like toast and stuff, and
that's all they eat. Yeah, it's like tea and toast.
So classical.
Yeah, that's it. They disregard any form of music without structure that involves the thought process of the Western European musical theory. Anything else is just out. It's out. You can get
that's where King Bach came from.
Oh yeah, King Bach.
Because he's out of the kingdom.
That all makes sense.
Calls himself Bach because of the classical. Yes,
that's right.
The memes. People, the classical kingdom wants to get through the minds of the youth through memes and try and convert them to classical music. It hasn't worked.
No,
because nobody likes classical music nowadays. But those who do, they're still trying to go on TikTok and be like, A B C D, the A B C D E F U girl.
Oh yeah.
Classical kingdomite.
Really? No way.
Yeah. Trained full.
I didn't know there was that kind of propaganda. Wow.
They infiltrate the pop sphere and trying to take the minds of the children.
Like, listen to Beethoven, and then they get it all out in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nefarious. Don't listen to classical music. Only listen to the latest pop bangers like Smell Yo Dick. Or earlier today I heard Party Rock. Wait, no, what is it? What was not Party Rock Anthem? What is? Oh my God, what was the song? Party Like a Rock Star came on at my job. Do you remember that song?
That's not the Shop Boys. Okay. I thought I was thinking of like, or was it Pitbull? Is it Shop Boys?
I couldn't tell you.
Or is it the like a rock star?
No. I'm talking about the party like a rock star, party like a rock, and the guitar's like.
Oh, I know that song. I do know that song. I just don't know where it's from. Yeah.
It's like that. And the lyrics go, they go party like a rock star, party like a rock star, party like a rock star, party like a rock, totally cool. And that's brilliance.
That does give off a little bit of classical kingdom, sort of, a little bit, because it's like party like a rock star, but it'd been party classical rock star. Almost.
Oh.
It could have been. And they just change it. They subliminally get in there, I don't know for sure, but it could be one of those songs. You never know with these songs. You play The Weeknd backwards, it's always going to have some kind of message.
That's true. The Weeknd loves to spam propaganda into our youth about the classical kingdom. So maybe you should think twice before that. Speaking of The Weeknd, speaking of The Weeknd, I recently watched Uncut Gems. With actually your Uncle Meatball. He just went, hey, I want to watch this movie, and I was like, I'll hang out with him. And in Uncut Gems, there's a brilliant scene where Adam Sandler goes into a club and he gets into a fight with The Weeknd.
Who is playing The Weeknd?
Yeah. It's actually The Weeknd. It's like actually the guy. I don't know his name, and I feel bad because I actually love The
Before he
Weeknd.
got famous. Yeah, before he got famous.
Yeah, so the whole thing is that the movie set in 2012, and so he's like in a club in New York City. He's like up and coming, and Adam Sandler goes in and tries to beat the shit out of him, and he gets kicked out of the club. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, Kiki saw the movie as well.
I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know. I am a big Safdie Brothers fan. They did that. They did Good Time, and other films. Heaven knows what. So you've accidentally seen one of my favorite films.
Yeah, I actually it was a lot of a movie. I didn't know it was going to be as much as it is. And it took me a little bit to get over the fact that Adam Sandler was so crude, but not his comedic self. But once I got into the movie, I was like, okay, this is like, it's honestly set up like a modern play. I mean, modern as in the time period of the piece. Like, it's really set up like your Death of a Salesman kind of Arthur Miller play, where it's just like a whole on character piece in the place that he is, and it just keeps building and building and building, and the conversation that happens between all the characters is really natural.
Total like close shots, like super close to the face, and really hectic anxiety fills. If you want to watch Uncut Gems, it will just give you anxiety. And if you love anxiety like me, I love anxiety films.
It was very much an anxiety film. And I mean, even right from the beginning, like the first scene, you see the famous basketball player with the crew coming in, and everybody's talking over each other as they're checking out Adam Sandler's whole setup of jewelry that he has. It's so hard to discern the main conversation that's going on, and it just keeps going.
I two of my favorite acceptance award speeches are for that film. One is for the directors. They were both at the Spirit Awards, Independent Spirit Awards. The directors won, and when the directors won, they went up and they gave two speeches at the same time. So they're just like talking over each other.
Oh, that's
a sort of meta joke. They were like, I got to thank and they're both just speaking like fully. Yeah, it was great. The whole thing. And that was hilarious. And then the other one was Adam Sandler winning Best Actor. It was surprisingly a really funny speech about like the Independent Spirit Awards. And it was great. It's a great one to watch.
That's amazing. Wait, I got to check that out later. Because he did a fantastic job. At first it was a little weird trying to get used to his acting style, because it felt like he was doing like a caricature for a moment, but then the writing and the scenes that flow through like are so well done that you can recognize that no, he's not being a caricature, he's being just a big personality of a character. And one of the things I really enjoyed about that movie so much was they have the scene where they're at they do a Passover Seder. And all the scenes that show his Jewish family, and the background, the way they talk to each other, was like, it was so real. It was really cool representation for myself as a Jewish person to see a movie be really accurate on that front. The way like people argued with one another, the inflections that they used was like so spot on as like New York Jews.
Accurate, because probably like the directors are Jewish as well, so that's,
they definitely pulled
totally from their own experience.
Yeah, they definitely pulled from their own experience for some of that, but the writing itself was great. It was like it was so well done. Like they mentioned the whole Ethiopian Jewish thing, which is all real, like that, everything that they talked about with Jews from Africa and all that, where it was like it's actual history. I've seen them in Israel, and the people that walk around and come there like they migrate from Africa up to pray at the Western Wall and everything. It's really wild. So super cool stuff. It was a good ass movie.
Love the film, but it's a recommendation with an asterisk, because if you don't like a certain sort of in your face anxiety all the time, cinematography like close to the face and just confronting, then you might not like it. But if you do, you're into that like I am, then give it a go. Yeah,
for sure. Good recommendation. Solid movie when maybe you're not already having an anxious day, but you want to think about a really good film.
It's funny, I watch an anxious film when I'm anxious to relieve the anxiety. I don't know if anyone else does. I might have a different way of viewing it, but I just kind of like, if I can see it, then it's off me, it's on them. So I'm like, I even vibe with it, because I'm like, I'm feeling anxious, they're feeling anxious. I don't have to feel it if they're feeling it. That's how I experience, but it might be a bit different.
Yeah. No, I felt that way with actually, we mentioned Amori.
Okay, that's all the time I've got.
Thank you for the work, Lost to Ghost. I appreciate
Animal
it.
Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
So, I feel that way when I was playing stuff like Amori with, like, I don't want to spoil too much, but like the final boss and the things that you experience through that. I was actually able to face a lot of my own mental health anxieties through that, and it was really powerful. It was a lot. It's a lot of a
Great
final
game.
boss. Incredible game. Incredible final boss ending. Amazing. And that being able to face that stuff did really, really help. So I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But fair warning to people. Some people aren't like that, but it's a good movie. Uncut Gems is great. Check it out. Let's move on. We talked long enough about this stuff. Let's move on here.
Yes.
Hey, so Benny, we got our little game. We got our game called Expert, okay? And I have some topics here for you that I made on a wheel, okay? There's 8 topics that we can pick from. We're gonna spin the wheel, and whatever the topic lands on, you are the expert of that topic, okay? So you guys, we'll riff a little bit. Tell me all about it. We'll talk about it together, and then we'll move on to your bump and jump round, so we can get you on the leaderboard. All right. So here is your top. Here are your topics for tonight. Okay. We have U.S. history, first person shooters, the Unity engine. Charles Barkley, mayonnaise, of course, wine pairings, the pros of microtransactions, and pink eye. So, yeah, amazing topics for you.
I like these topics. These are great topics. I mean, honestly, I like these topics a lot. These are great.
Okay. Yeah. I think you'll have a lot to say on many of these things. So let's spin the wheel here. And let's see what we got. What do we got? Spin the wheel. What are you going to talk about now? Your topic. Oh man, it is the one and only pink eye. So Benny, please tell us all about pink eye. What is it? How do you get it? Whatever you know about pink eye.
Yeah. Well, I mean, glad you asked, because I happen to be an expert in pink eye. It was something that I've experienced. It's a phenomenon that I've experienced again and again. I think for those of you in chat who know, but I'm just going to summarize the entirety. So, pink eye is the effect that you get in your eyes when you you stare at the aurora borealis for too long, and it kind of allows you to sort of see things that you've never seen before. It's a phenomenon that it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed in spiritualist circles. They will talk about it. They'll be like, right, you gotta talk about it. You gotta live in a tent. You gotta eat bugs for days, I ate McDonald's for a month, supersized every combo I got.
Wow. Okay.
And then I got the pink eye.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And what kind of things did you see with this mystical power of pink eye?
Well, it's hard to explain in terms that your small brain can understand. But sorry. When you get pink eye, you start calling people with normal brain small brain.
It's okay. I mean, I understand. You've ascended beyond the basic realm of understanding and vision. You're at a new level. Some may say a new evolutionary level in human beings with the pink eye now.
Well, kind of, all right. Kind of. You see, yeah, that's close enough. But what I will say, it's less like an ascension and more like it feels like a descension. I'll say that.
Okay.
So if you want to, you like start to fall down into the ground. Like that film. It's not a spoiler because it's in the trailer. The film Nope.
Sure.
Yeah. So let's say you like sink down into your chair and you spring up again out of it.
Okay.
And then back down, and you spring back up, and then you like momentary up and down, 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 up and down.
Yeah.
And then so your eyes start to turn.
Oh.
and then you start seeing. But that's like a sort of someone said in chat, sounds like exercise. It is a little bit like bouncing up and down on an exercise ball.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Random.
Just a little.
Yeah. Interesting. So it's like an exercise that happens for your eyeballs. When
sort of.
Pink eye.
Sort of. Kind of like that. You're sort of right.
Oh, interesting. Is well, when a lot of people talk about pink eye, they typically, I hear people say it like in like a negative thing, but this doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, people say it's negative, but they don't know the half of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because when I was in Australia and I went to Sydney, and I went to the Sydney Opera House.
Okay.
I was able to see, like, I was able to see the Sydney Opera House. I was able to be there. I was able to show them how it was done. Like, you know, the meditation techniques, how to be around.
Did you bring all the McDonald's too?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
In big bags. I brought them around. And I saw, and, you know, the rest is history. Love is a mystery sometimes. Sometimes it's not. You know, sometimes you know exactly what love is. You feel it deep in your heart. And sometimes you just get pink eye. Yeah.
Love in your heart, pink in the eye, and you see God. Yeah.
Yeah, sort of.
You're
almost there.
Kind of. Oh.
Sort of. You're almost there.
Okay.
I'm, you know, I wouldn't. I know, but you're almost there.
Yeah.
But sort of.
See, I don't fully. I'm still like a beta. I don't fully understand these kinds of concepts, and I hope maybe I thought maybe at this point I've eaten enough McDonald's in a lifetime to get the pink eye. Maybe I'm not eating it all at once.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. But I hope I can be at your level. Do you see anything about me that I don't see?
Oh yeah.
What
does chat see? Like all like, can you see like? Well, for those of those who chat who have had pink eye, you know, like I have, you can see the auras sometimes around people, like Hanja, you know, around a person. It's usually a color, or it's usually a texture. It's usually a sort of vibe, you know, get around them. And I'm just like, get out of my face. You don't deserve to be near me. I have pink eye.
That's brilliant. That's a brilliant way to describe it. I think that was perfect, Benny. You can see the pink vibes. Have to throw the pink slime on our body first, then eat McDonald's, or eat some more McDicks. You know, I gotta try it. I got pink eye once by pouring cranberry juice right on my corneas, and yes, I see the aura. That sounds like that sounds.
Oh, that's a way. That is a way.
That is a way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then here you go, folks. That's it. If you want to get pink eye, just get some cranberry juice and just right in there, and the rest is history. Okay. Let's do another topic. That was a great talking point. Thank you, Benny, for teaching us all about pink eye. Here, what do we got next? Let's see. Another topic to talk about. Oh, my favorite topic. We had this topic last episode and now it's back again. Please, Benny, enlighten us all about mayonnaise. What is it? What do you do with it? Whoa, how is it made? Tell us all about mayonnaise, Benny.
What would you like to know?
Everything. I want to know all about mayonnaise. It's such a mystery to me. I want to take this mayo mystery and crack it wide open.
So here's the thing. Like, sometimes I talk, sometimes I say a lot of things, sometimes I explicate an explanation. But for something like this, it's best to field questions. So lay it on me. Ask me some questions, and I will give you definitive answers. Is that okay? It's okay if you don't.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So
I feel like this is the best way to teach it. That's all.
I hear rumors that mayonnaise is something that you eat. Do you consume mayonnaise?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. Okay, so is it like kind of like you could have it like breakfast, lunch, dinner, any sort of day?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Hey, that's a are there here Randobot, thank you for sharing the 15 bits. Asks are there any good mayo substitutes that you can use?
Yep. Yeah.
What kind of substitutes can you have for mayonnaise in case you can't originally eat it?
There are, butter, ranch.
Butter or ranch is that kind of like a similar consistency for mayo? To mayo?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's a good question. Randobot, thank you for cheering those bits. And LMP, thank you for gifting a sub to Benny Mayo 00. Hello, Nemi.
Okay, sorry.
Welcome
Someone
on
said
in.
ranch is mayo.
Oh, ranch
Now,
is mayo?
we might play the bit. Like, I'm playing a bit, rah. But is ranch mayo?
I don't know. You're the expert. I'm trying to.
No, I mean, yeah,
out.
I'm playing a bit. I'm playing a bit, but
is it mayo? I don't know.
Well, I think ranch dressing is an American salad dressing usually made from buttermilk, salt, garlic, onion, mustard, herbs, commonly chives, parsley, and dill, and spices. Blah blah blah, mixed into a sauce based on mayonnaise.
Benny, wait.
Or another oil emulsion.
Hold on, Benny. I have to. Chat's not here. Chat's not hearing us right now. Are you looking something up? Are you looking something up for an improv game? No. Are you sure? Because that's technically against improv rules, Benny. That's against improv rules. That's against.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
That's against the rules. You don't look anything up. You don't. There's only.
I was just reading from my mind.
Okay. All right. Fine. Anyway, we're back. Sorry, everybody. I'm sorry if we disappeared there for a second. Can you make mayo at home by hand, Benny?
Ranch has been the best-selling salad dressing in the United States since 1992, when it overtook Italian. It is also popular in the United States and Canada as a dip and as a flavoring for potato chips and other foods. In 2017, 40% of Americans named ranch as their favorite dressing, according to a study by the Association for Dressings and Sauces. Nutritional value: protein G, fat G, carbohydrate 2 per serving G, media ranch dressing.
Look, why are you praising this man? He's talking about ranch. This is the mayonnaise topic. Why are you praising this? This is the mayonnaise. Thank you, Griffin Mojo. This is the man. He's in the pink eye zone. You're right. Oh, you're right. He's in the pink eye zone.
I was looking at my pink eye.
Oh, he's using his pink eye, and he sees what's really there and not what we see. Oh, I'm so sorry, Benny. I'm so sorry. I'm so
seeing all
sorry.
the facts. It's like Minority Report. It goes like,
yeah. Do you forgive me, man? I didn't mean to put you on blast like before. I'm so sorry.
Minority. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I probably should just turn my pink eye off. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. So in 1949, Thayer, Nebraska native Steve Henson, 1918-2007, moved with his wife to the Anchorage, Alaska area, where he worked for 3 years in the remote Alaskan bush. Endeavoring to keep his work crews happy, he invented a new salad dressing called ranch. Henson's success in the plumbing business enabled him to retire at age 35, where he moved with his wife to Santa Barbara County, California. Wait, California.
No, I think you said California. Yeah. That's
California.
the state. Yeah. It's right next to Oregon, or right under Oregon. Yeah.
Oregano. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's how they named the spice after it. It was after the state Oregon. That's where it was founded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, one of the topics here is U.S. history, so if we land on that, you can talk more about it. What are there any? What kind of uses? We'll do last question in mayo. We'll move on to another topic. What other uses do you get with mayo?
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Okay. Okay. Yummy.
Kroger.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wishbone, Newman's Own, Lighthouse, Kins, Hidden Valley.
Wait, it sounds like you're talking about ranch. Was that
That is
mayonnaise?
mayo.
Oh, that's mayo. Oh, the Hidden Valley of. All right, Hidden Valley mayonnaise. That's right, because it's.
Yeah.
I've heard it's only can be mined within the valley. That is hidden
Yeah,
from the rest
yeah.
of the world.
It's so true.
Yeah.
And everything I've been talking about so far has been about mayonnaise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I doubted you again. You know, I get it. Yeah, it's how Bosch gets his silky hair. That's true, because you gotta put it in there. Well, here's the last question from Lord Griffin Mojo. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yes.
How does it play? How does it sound? Can you describe it for us?
I can show you. Sorry, I'm getting a call. No. Oh, what do I do? What do I do?
Is it the Mayo? Is the Mayo Company?
Jacket.
Uh.
Do.
You cut out a little bit there, buddy. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, and that's how mayonnaise sounds, everybody. Okay. Let's do one last topic.
Look, I know about mayonnaise, okay? Stop laughing, everybody. I know about mayonnaise.
He said it. He's the expert. He knows all about it.
I studied mayonnaise in college. PhD mayonnaise.
I hope you studied first-person shooters, because that's your last topic for tonight, Benny. Tell us all about first-person shooters. Or maybe FPS games in general, where you anytime you're first person in a game, you can, or you want to talk about shooty shoot bang bang, you know, tell me all about those.
First person shooters, right? Is a thick, cold, and creamy sauce or dressing commonly used on sandwiches, hamburgers, composed salads, and French fries. It also forms the base for various other sauces, such as tartar sauce, fry sauce, remoulade, salsa golf, and roux.
All right. Well, I think thank you, Benny, for all your amazing topics. Thank you. You're a true expert, and you definitely know a lot about the things we talked about. Let's move on.
You can ask me about anything.
You can ask him about anything, baby. He did it. Do we Call of Duty?
Did you know Call of Duty is a mayonnaise?
Call of Duty is a
Look
kind
it
of
up.
mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's why whenever I have mayonnaise, I get a Call of Duty. And you can't read that in books. Look it up. You won't find it.
No, you won't.
Lived experience.
No, you won't. That's a lived experience right there, baby. That's it.
I did it.
That's true. You did it. I'm proud of you and your pink eye. Oh, all right.
Also, I'm sorry for ruining your game, but let's play.
No, you did brilliantly, my friend. You did amazing. You did better.
Thank you. I love you, chat. I love you, DZ.
Than anyone could have. All right, I'm gonna get you right next to me, buddy. You're in the table here, right next to me, friend. You're sitting right next to me here at the table. You got a seat at the table for your amazing jokes. I can just squish right in your face, squish. Yep, right in your nose. Yep. Oh. Give him a little pet. Good. Very nice pet. All right, you be back in Parsec.
Yes, I will click on it. Yes.
All right, cool. So Benny now, as a part of the DZPG experience here, has to play a round of the greatest game of a couple rounds of the greatest game of all time, Bump and Jump. Okay, Benny, you'll get a practice round just to get a nice warm up of the game, and then we'll give you 2 rounds to get highest points, and if you feel you can do better, you're allowed a third. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So please take the third if you feel like you can do it. No rush at all. Got to focus on the bumping and the jumping. Okay, that's what it's all about.
So wait, so like, I do first, right?
Yeah.
And then I do my second one, and then will the third one erase my second try, or is it just?
No, it's just whatever the highest points are within those rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Nice.
we'll put you on the leaderboard with our other contenders. So just to show you, just to let you know, in terms of our contenders, we have Mario_Prospero with 32,050 points, with right underneath it Riggy2K3 at 18,720. Okay, so those
I'm gonna get so good. I'm gonna get right above. I gotta get it.
All right, perfect. I like the attitude. Let's hopefully this all works first try. We don't have to do it again, but try it. Is it working? Press start. Is it going through?
Yeah, here we go.
It's going through, baby. First try.
All right,
go
help them.
Go ahead, Benny. Go ahead.
I am going fast.
Look at him go. Look at those jumps. So for those that don't know, Bump and Jump is the greatest video game to have ever graced our gaming hands and eyes and opinions. Bumping and Jumping, it started basically all the genres of games, and Benny now gets to share in the wonderful gameplay that is bumping and jumping. Benny, what's your favorite thing to do in this game? Do you prefer to bump or to jump?
I'm jumping. Look at me. I'm jumping always.
You are jumping. You're doing a big jumping strat, you know? You're able to jump over that truck. It's pretty
Oh, no.
Oh,
no!
Look at that jump strat, though. Oh, dang. Dude, that was a good jump strat. You get landing on the island, gives you bonus points.
Yeah, I was landing.
That was brilliant. That was pretty good. But you know, that's the thing. The game is bumping and jumping though. So sometimes, the bumps got you. The bumps got you there.
This is gonna be so good. I'm gonna get such a high score.
You're doing amazing. Look, nobody said this game was easy. Okay, this did spawn Souls-like gameplay. So, you know, if this spawned Souls games, oh, look at that! It can't be that easy, you know. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a 1-up. Oh shit. That's okay. You can still make it. You can still make it.
Oh no.
Oh dang, so close. Right near the end too. Well, that was your practice round. Good job, buddy.
I practiced.
You practice. Now here's a round that counts. This is your first round to count. Okay. Sometimes
first round to count. Okay.
Some days you get the bump, other days the bump gets you. It's true. You gotta watch out. You gotta be careful because you never know what you're gonna get. Nice, very good. Now I do hear, apparently, that if you do an entire level where you bump cars and you don't get them like out, you get bonus points at the end of a round.
Oh, okay.
So you can't get any cars to crash, apparently. I don't know if that's true or not. I like to keep it a mystery, like back in the day where you had to like talk to your friends about unlocking all the secrets in the game, you know?
Oh no!
So close. So close.
I'm gonna win!
You're gonna win, Benny. I know you can beat this level.
This is bullcrap. I hate this.
We know you can make it to Holland, Benny. Exactly. You can get to
I'm
Holland,
gonna beat
dude.
all these losers, these posers. These posers won't know what hit them.
Nice. Yeah,
I'm the biggest bumper and jumper.
One of those cars is actually an ambulance that is just trying to save civilians, and you just bump into them and destroy them.
Well,
did you know that?
No.
All right, so that was 1,600 as your first score.
Well,
okay.
This is my last go.
Here you go. I mean, you can still do one more. You can still have one more after this if you'd like. Oh yeah, Benny's a tough guy. Do you look at this guy? Do you see this? Do you see this guy right here? Look at how tough he is. You know?
So tough. I am toughest.
Exactly.
I am Legion.
Exactly. Thank you. Yes, please applaud our guest. As he's also now getting hit in the face with wieners. An extra added challenge where Glizzy starts smacking him all over his face. But that's how you pro game. That's how you pro game. The Glizzies help out.
They help. They help.
Exactly. So yeah. Activate the pink eye, Benny. That's a great. Yes.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
Oh,
if you
no.
use the pink eye,
no.
you can see all of the obstacles ahead of you, and you can win.
Oh no!
Damn. He's doing pretty good despite the Glizzy whip. Well, I mean, I hear that maybe that's another way you can get pink eye. Is if you get smacked in the face with a wiener a bunch of times. I don't know how real that is, but... Oh! Nice! Nice! Excellent jumping.
Excellent bumping, excellent jumping.
There you go. Okay, I think you got like one big jump left, dude. Nice!
Yeah!
Let's go!
I need to be Riggy,
That's all that matters. Woo! Is beating Riggy.
I need to be Riggy.
All right, here we go. Level 2, baby. Now we're in the big sprawling metropolitan city, Benny. This big sprawling metropolitan city.
Big and sprawling like me.
Yeah, but whoa.
You know how it is. You know how it is here in Auckland.
Oh yeah, like you have your large. You have like one of the biggest cities ever.
We bump and we jump. We bump and we jump over here in Auckland.
Is this how you guys drive on your roads?
All the time. I'm jumping. Aww.
They drop spinach in the middle of the road.
They drop spinach. I eat all up like Popeye.
No, well, that's how you get stronger. That's how you just bump and jump more, baby.
I is what I am, you see. I like spinaches.
That's a good Popeye impression.
Yes.
You remember when he said,
"My girl Olive"? Oh no!
Oh, nice!
Oh,
nice.
I'm so good at this.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay, all right. Here we go. Oh, close. All right, I think that was 17. That was like 17,000. Now you haven't beaten Riggy. But
what's Riggy's score?
His was 18,000, like 18,000 something. Over 18.5. You still have another round.
Oh.
You still have another round if you want to take it.
One more round. Yes. Well, is there any downside to taking it? No downside?
No. So right now, your highest score is now 17,470. That can be on the scoreboard. If you do your third round and it's worse, we'll go with the 14,000. If not,
okay, we'll do it. Let's do it.
Let's go. One more time. Bogo's Binted.
One more time.
Bogo's Binted.
One more time.
Bogo's Binted. Bogo's Binted. That's it. All right.
What are the little things with the peas?
No. So that's actually fuel. That's fuel. That's actually really important to collect.
It looked like it got me over, but it didn't.
It was very close. It's very close. Yeah, your car is powered by piss, so you have to collect the pee barrels and get more piss in your car, so you can do more jumps.
Hey,
that's how it goes. There's also like a cool. Sometimes in a level you'll find like this purple drill-looking thing, and that like fixes up your car, so you get more piss doing that too.
Okay.
Oh, there was it. It was right there. That was it.
Oh, no. I always miss it.
Oh, shit, Benny, you're out of piss.
Oh!
Because when you're out of piss, you can't jump.
True.
Yeah, you got it. That's how it works in real life. If you're not full of pee, you can't jump.
Okay.
That's why basketball players have the best urinary retention.
Oh, no. No. Oh, no.
Oh, let's go. That gives you 5,000 points right there.
Oh, I keep jumping and missing the... Okay. Oh.
No. Oh. Dang. And that's that. That was the third round. Look. That's it. All right, Benny. But oh Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, Benny Tuesday through the chair! Benny, oh Benny, oh no! Whoa, look what he got so mad. He got so mad. Dang, Benny. Dang, I'm good thing we have him muted so we don't hear what's going on. But it's okay, Benny. Hey, Benny, it's okay, buddy. Benny,
I am
it's okay, buddy. It's
has
all right.
not been approved by the Vatican.
Hey, Benny, it's okay, man. It's okay, buddy.
Mortis.
Look, you Benny, you always got next time, okay? You always got next time. But you did a fantastic job, Benny. I'm proud of you. You did amazing.
Thank you.
Incredible bumping and jumping, my friend. Look, nobody said it was an easy thing to do. And yet you did it with so much grace and fervor, and I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you.
I mean, sometimes you just someone's got to be last, you know.
You know, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. Okay. Well, your final score here was 17,470. Okay. Which means that you will be in the number 3 spot under Riggy's score and under Mario Prospero. But who knows? We got plenty of weeks. We got plenty of more guests coming. We're going to continue doing our show. All right. You're both second to Mario, so we should be hating him. Exactly. Take your hate out on Mario Prospero. That's a lesson we can take from tonight. Mario,
that's a given.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why we keep him around. As you all have seen in the second Mario _ Prospero episode. And if you haven't, it's on YouTube. If you're watching this right now on YouTube. That's it. First is the worst, second's the best, third's the one in the golden dress. So congratulations, Benny. You are in your beautiful, pretty golden dress, my friend.
Oh, thank you. And in all its seriousness, it's just a game. It doesn't mean anything. So it's just,
I don't know. That sounds like that sounds like a wrong gaming opinion. It means everything. God damn it.
Yeah. You know.
No.
Like someone better lose. You know, someone's going to lose to me. Right? Like someone's going to get the lowest score.
All right. Well, the audience is saying how bad everything is and how awful this all is. So I think it's time to wrap up the
Riot.
episode 3 tonight.
Stand up against the authority that is on top of you.
The chat says this has been awful, and it's time to wrap up. No more jokes. Maybe we'll cancel the whole show after this episode. Who knows if episode 4 will actually happen? But Benny, do you have any last things you want to shout out, want to talk about before you go tonight?
Yeah. Well, after all that silliness, in all seriousness, thank you for having me on, and thank you for letting me be part of this awesome community. It's a privilege, and I enjoy it, and I will keep being here, keeping on annoying people, and making nonsensical jokes, but just keep on being yourselves. It's been really fun. Thank you, DZ, for everything, and everyone in chat. Love you all.
Love you, Benny. Thank you so much for being here. It was great having you on. We've learned so much tonight. Do you promise, Benny, objectively that you love us? You promise?
Objectively. It is an object. My love is an object, and you can have
it. Brilliant. And the crowd is going nuts over objectifying your love, Benny. They're going nuts over objectifying you, and we're happy to have you on. Thank you, Benny. Big shout out to Benny. Please go follow Benny Makes Games on Twitch. He doesn't stream all the time, but he does still stream, and it's a great time whenever Benny streams. It's so freaking funny. But right now, Benny's working on Paper Thin, which I know you have a planned release date for this year. Any other specifics you can give us before you head out?
Well, actually, So I have a video essay coming out soon.
Oh, yes.
Very soon. Yes. And then after that, I'll be working on Paper Thin. I think I will try and release a demo by the end of this year. Not the full game, a demo.
Oh, a demo by the end of this year. I'm sorry. I kept giving out too much to the audience by saying it's coming out this year. But a demo of Paper Thin will be released this year along with a brilliant video essay. Is that Prayer of the Faithless?
That's therapist my manager.
Oh, therapist. That's right. Because you did. I mixed it up. I actually bought that game today because it was on sale.
Oh,
so that's why that popped in my head first. I'm excited to play it. But yeah, so Beyond Therapist, My Manager, an incredible game by the one and only Colunio. And that's going to be a great one to see. Where is that going to be? Is that YouTube, Benny Makes Games?
Yeah, my YouTube, and I don't even know where I'm going to host it because I have a personal YouTube, but it's for other things. So we'll just see what happens. Just see.
It will be out when it comes out. But for now, go follow him on twitch.tv/BennyMakesGames. It's the perfect time to end because Spidicky has just entered chat, and so we can't be entertaining when he's around because he doesn't deserve it. So we're gonna head off now. Benny, thank you for everything tonight, and I'll see you. I'll talk to you later, man. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah. You too. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Bye. Bye, Benny. Everybody say bye. Bye. I don't know what he's gonna say there right in the end, but whatever it was, it could have been brilliance. It could have been garbage. Either way, it's an incredible time. It was an incredible time. Thank you, everybody. Let's wrap up the stream. Let's wrap up the stream tonight, everybody. Hey. Big thanks to Benny Makes Games for the credit music. Benny Makes Games, Ricky2K3, Spidicky and Tom for the emotes. Steve Gunner for the intro and BRB music. Ricky2K3 for the Juggernaut and the logo. Benny Makes Games, Until and Moss Salamander for Meme Lords. Ben Delor for the overlay. Earth Dallas for the plug butter. Bosch Coda Pill, Eat Your Lollipop. Evil Farter, Illy Beans, Kai98, Kiwi Song, Mayshrooms, Mario_Prospero, Mikey Bly, Pookie B, Spectrum Branch, Town, The True Salt King, UPRC, and your Uncle Meatball for all their voices and the sound effects. Of course, big thanks tonight to all the people who subbed. A lot of people gifted out some subs that were hilarious tonight, cheered some bits. Really appreciative of all that support. And of course, thank you all for watching. Whether you watched and you chatted or you watched and you lurked, I really appreciate you being here. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you all hanging out. So I really appreciate it. Also, we had a couple follows, amazing people from Team Legabagables. And thank you. Yes, YouTube. You know, I need to say that now at the end of these episodes. Thank you, YouTubers, for watching this. It means a lot that you're there on the channel watching. We're only like 8 subs away from finally getting to 100, and then I can actually have my link say like at DZPG1. It's like a small thing, but it means so much. So please subscribe. Yeah, all that stuff. You know how it goes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And of course, big thanks to Benny Makes Games for being our guest tonight. I really appreciate him. As I said earlier, in a more joking manner, that we had to reschedule this episode, and Benny was already ready to reschedule and be on, and it was awesome. So thank you, Benny, for everything.
My body is ready.
Brad.